Cities Live. Thanksgiving might look a little bit different this year, but regardless of how you choose to celebrate, our next guest has some creative cocktails that you can enjoy this holiday season.
Jamie Price is the creator of the lifestyle blog. So happy you liked it. She recently wrote a blog post that highlights a collection of 13 Thanksgiving cocktails. She joins us now on Skype to show us how to make a few of those.
Jamie. Those look very fancy, those pictures.
Yes.
How are you guys doing? You ready to drink?
We're ready. Well, listen, we have to do it vicariously. So let's talk about the very sobering thing that is what an aperitif is and what a digestif is. Are we pronouncing those correctly?
No, you're not.
Steve, he said, are we pronouncing
How do you pronounce those? All right, how do you pronounce them and what are they?
Aperitif and a digestif. Yes, it's French, right? So maybe you even say with like a French flair accent, like an aperitif.
Sure.
I don't speak French. Okay, so an aperitif and a digestif, the difference between the two is truly bookends of your meal, right? So when we think about an aperitif, that's something that's going to be stimulating your appetite before a big meal. And then a digestif, I bet you're going to guess it, right?
It's going to help you digest.
Helps aid in digestion. Yes. So really, like I said, think about it as bookends. So an aperitif is going to be something that's a little drier, less sweet, lower alcohol, where a digestif is going to be something that's a little bit more alcohol forward, a little sweeter. So I'm going to share with you guys two recipes that is an aperitif and a digestif. I have a collection here we're showing some images of 13 aperitifs and digestifs for Thanksgiving, knowing it's going to be a very big meal.
I've never heard these words before. So now that you're saying them so much, I feel like I will have met my quota of healing aperitif and digestif, or maybe I'll start using them
on Thanksgiving
in conversation.
Yeah, and we're going to keep going. We're going to keep saying that throughout the show.
Okay, well, great.
Let's get started here.
What's our first aperitif?
Be doing the aperitif is a cranberry rosé gin and tonic. So I'm going to get going here with the ingredients. So in an ice-filled cocktail shaker, I'm going to add 2 ounces of rosé wine, nice and dry, followed by 1 ounce of gin. So I like using like a floral gin in here. If you wanted to use like a navy strength, that might get a little harsh, I will say. So something that's just a little bit lighter. Then I'm going to do a 1/2 ounce of cranberry juice. Followed by a thyme simple syrup. So simple syrup is very simple. It's equal parts sugar and water, and then you can infuse it with whatever you like. So I added some fresh thyme in there to give it a nice herbaceous kick. And then my new favorite cocktail item of the holiday season are these cranberry bitters. They are so good. I even like just adding them to like plain old sparkling water to give it a nice little kick. So delicious.
Does it just feel like, does the cranberry and the cranberry bitters, does it taste like the season? I don't know that I've ever had cranberry bitters. Does it just have a flavor of fall to it?
Yes, it's actually, sometimes cranberry can be really, really bitter. This has a nice sweetness to it as well. So really beautiful color here. I'm going to strain it into that cup and then garnish it with a little bit of fresh thyme and these cute little fresh skewered cranberries. And there you go, a cranberry rosé gin and tonic.
I like
so delicious.
There are ingredients you may have to go to the store and pick up, obviously, like the bitters, or you're making the simple syrup. But when you're home for the holidays, you just feel festive, and doing those kinds of things is fun.
Yeah, that's the truth of the matter. Listen, I've had enough
aperitif
talk, and I need a digestif.
So delicious.
Can you give me a digestif?
All right, digestif. We are doing a, yes, here we go. One more time. Rosemary maple bourbon sour. This is delicious. This is definitely a fan favorite. To a cocktail shaker, I'm going to add a sprig of fresh thyme, 2 ounces of bourbon. Let's see here, 3/4 of an ounce of freshly squeezed lemon juice. That is the kick. That is the key. Look at that sour mix. It's not the same. So I'm going to do 3/4 of an ounce and then about 1/4 of an ounce of fresh maple syrup, or pure maple syrup rather. Add that right in. This is going to get shaken up. Same thing, strained into a cocktail glass.
Okay.
Sorry.
No,
we're just watching in delight.
Yeah,
okay,
we're
great.
impressed.
Yeah, lovely, lovely. Okay, so into a rocks-filled glass, and for this one, you are just going to garnish it with a sprig of fresh rosemary, and it's nice and fragrant. So delicious. This one, I'm telling you, is going to be a new family favorite.
Ooh, that sounds so good. That bourbon with the maple syrup, man.
That looks really good.
So And
That
it's so
is
well
so
balanced.
good.
That's what I love about it. I love about it most is it's nice and tart from the lemon, sweet from the maple, and then smoky from the bourbon. It's delicious.
Oh, that
I have one
sounds
more
good.
cocktail here. If
Yes,
we have
let's get
time
to
to
it.
kind
Yeah,
of tell
what
you
do
about
we
it
love
real quick.
mimosas.
Okay, so this is another aperitif. So this is a pear and apple cider mimosa, and it is so simple. Pear liqueur, apple cider, and bubbly. Whatever, champagne, sparkling wine, Prosecco, Cava, whatever you have on hand or are willing to pick up. It is so refreshing and so delicious. The perfect way to start Thanksgiving dinner.
You know, I like the whole how this all shakes out with the aperitif to the digestif. The aperitif lower in alcohol. You have an empty stomach at that point anyway. You want to just be patient about it. But then the digestif, I do like the idea of a big-bodied kind of punch you right in the mouth drink that you can sit around the dinner table, push back, take your pants off because you don't fit them anymore, and just relax a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, you guys, this one is so good. A must make.
That's the maple bourbon.
That's the maple bourbon one. That's the one that I'm talking about. That I think
Yeah, this is for you, Steve. This
That's
is going to
the
be
one.
your first drink, I think.
Yes,
Yum.
the bourbon. You had me at bourbon. Jamie, it's
Jamie,
nice to
thank
see you.
So
Happy
delicious.
holidays to you.
So good to see you too.
We have posted a link to these 13 Thanksgiving cocktails you can enjoy this holiday season, along with a link to Jamie's blog, So Happy You Liked It, on our website, twincitieslive.com.
Still to come.